Good morning, evening, or afternoon, everybody. It's Kaghoe coming at you with another video. So today, I'm going to be walking you through the best ways to level in Season of Discovery. Now, there are quite a lot of changes that SoD has in the game, and that makes it differ from normal questing and leveling paths that people have gotten so used to doing here in these past 5 years with Hardcore, Classic 2019, Season of Mastery, Season of Discovery, even earlier on, and just so many times we have experienced leveling 1 to 60 here in the Classic world. So there are a ton of changes and a ton of things that are implemented that we're going to be talking about today. But before we get in the video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Everything you guys do helps my channel grow, helps me get discovered, and helps me help as many people as possible, which is the entire point of my channel. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So the biggest way that you can do it, and the most important thing that has been added to Season of Discovery, is this little XP buff called Discoverer's Delight. So it gives you 150% increased experience, and it gives you 300% more gold. So that is an insane boost, and it makes questing really, really easy, as well as a few things happen when you are questing. So when you are questing, you actually will be able to just simply out-level zones. This is a level 22 druid that I was leveling with a friend who didn't end up sticking with the game, but we just did the normal traditional starts. Like we went to Mulgore, and then we did pretty much the starting area and then the Barrens, and we're already level 22. We were prepping to do Wailing Caverns and try to solo that with some world buffs. I booned all the world buffs, so we are going to try to do a Wailing Caverns for a little bit of fun. But with SoD and having the power, and now even having the runes, that is something that you could just do. And your path really can be whatever path you want to do, because there are so many quests, because you're used to getting 150% less XP than what you are getting now. So when you are leveling, you will very quickly out-level the zones and areas. About at level 40-ish, 45-ish is where you start to like catch up, but you can still stay in one zone, if that makes sense. So like right here, I had to abandon quite a lot of quests. I haven't even made it to Camp T. I'm out-leveled all the quests for Wailing Caverns. They're green to me right now, as you can see. So like I am level 22 from just simply doing quests in Mulgore and Crossroads. And you can go about this any way you want. You can take any path you want, and I think that's what that XP buff allows you to do. And while it might be annoying that quests will start to get grayed out because it's early on and they give you so many quests to do, you will eventually hit that point where you can just stay in a zone. And that point is like STV, for example. STV is a great example. So when like you're level 30, you can come here and like you can do, normally you'll have to like start the hunting quest, and then you'll have to leave and like go to 1,000 Needles or something like that and quest to do Shimmering Flats, and then go back and maybe throw in some dungeons if you're not going to Scarlet Monastery in between there. But you can straight up go here and you can just quest in Stranglethorn Vale. Hunting all the tigers and stuff will get you the enough XP, and then doing the other quests in Booty Bay and Grumgall as Horde will give you enough XP. Like you can go there at like 33 and stay there till 40. Stuff like that is possible and occurs, and it makes it really enjoyable to go out there and quest and level with this XP buff. You can just sort of just play the game and enjoy it. Dungeons are incredibly worth doing. I would recommend that you do at least one dungeon quest, because so like right here, this Wailing Caverns quest run that I was prepping to do, I would recommend doing these, because any quest that is a dungeon quest gives you that extra XP tick. So any dungeon quest gives you bonus XP, as well as it gives that 150% multiplier. So not only is it essentially like doing 2 whole quests, it's 150% times like everything you do is. But it's just really awesome to see that unfold and see that take place here with the Discoverer's Delight bonus. So it's just something that's really unique and really awesome, that I think SoD has, allowed us to do, to go out there and level. So that's just my advice, my general stuff for questing and what you could be doing with that. Now there are other alternative ways to level, and the next one is going to be Incursions. So Incursions at level 25, 40, and 50 are a great way to go and level, and they're essentially like daily quest hubs. So once you hit level 25, you can go to the or not Ashenvale, you would go to Duskwood Incursion Zone, and you can go to it right here. As Horde, the easiest way is to go to Gromgal and run up. As Alliance, you can just go to Stormwind and go down to Duskwood. But the Duskwood Incursion Zone is a level 25 hub, and essentially these have turned into, so the 60 mobs are there, so you want to go to the safe spot in the vendors where like you buy catnip and stuff. The Emerald Wardens that are outside of the groves, they have changed how incursions work since the Emerald Dragons are alive, so there'll be level 60 elites here, so just be careful of that. And then you just talk to these guys and they will teleport you into the incursion that you are at. So like here, you would come here at level 25, you sit there and you do a whole 20 quests. Essentially go there with an empty quest log, because you are going to get 20 quests to go there and blast. And I don't know at 25 to 40 how much it gives you, but it is something to do at least once per day. They're like a daily quest hub that you go there, very similar to like the eruption event, and you go here and you can just blast them. I'd imagine it would level you from like 25 to 30 at the lowest echelon of levels here. And then if you can go to Ashenvale, and you could go here at level 40, and you could sort of blast these from between 40 and 50 anytime. Obviously, the easiest way is to go to Darnassus and fly to Ashenar, run over here. As Horde, you're right by Orgrimmar, so you can easily go here as well. Same thing, make sure you talk to the person, and then have an empty quest log. You'll do all 20 of those quests, and then you can go and claim your XP. It is a really easy way to passive level as well. So like when I had my characters at level 50, what I did is I would go to Hinterlands or Feralis, whichever one I finished at, and you would go here and I would literally just do the incursion quest and then log off, because from level 50 to 53 you can blast them, and like it took me like an hour or so to do them, and that was solo. Like you could group up and make them even faster, but you just go there, blast out 20 daily quests. It's like a little quest hub that never ends, and then you come back the next day, just log off and wait for it to come back if you don't want to play your character. But it is a really nice way to just very quickly blast up your levels. So it's about, you get about from 50 to 53, you get about a level for doing each. And you could do Hinterlands, as well as you could go and do Feralis here as well. And once again, do not cross over and be very cautious, especially in Feralis, because the patrols are actually outside of the lake as well. These are level 60 elites, and they will one-shot you. And the graveyards are pretty far, especially in Feralis. Like you'll have to go to Dire Maw or Feathermoon Stronghold, depending where you die, and it is one hell of a run. So I would highly recommend that you do not really die here and pay attention to the elites. If you do aggro an elite, you can actually talk to the person and then teleport in, and that might save you. It actually did save me the other day when I was over there looking for things as well. But that is Incursions. Then the final way to level is obviously getting boosted. So as you can see here, I'm just going to unlock my window. Tons of people are boosting. So like this dude is doing Oldamon boost 30 to 50, used 40 to 60 best XP. Boosting is the best XP. There's no question about that. It will never not be the best way to get leveled. However, it costs gold and is expensive. I would only recommend boosting if you are someone like me who has played SoD every day for the entire time it has been out. I have too much gold. I have nothing to do, and it would be like just to get another character to 60, but I don't really have a purpose of that. I have no reason to do that. Anytime I'm going to be leveling, it's because I want to enjoy the game. As you can see, here's my character sheet. I have every single class that I did the rune videos to at least 41. Then I have a bank tune. Then I have this character I was leveling with a friend. And then I have my Alliance character that I transferred from the other server. So if I were to level, I maybe would do Alliance and give Paladin a whirl just to see what Paladin is like on SoD, and maybe play Alliance a little bit too. Could be something fun to do and enjoy it, but maybe not. I don't really know. I've been thinking about it as something more to do, but with Anniversary as well as SoD, I have a lot on my plate at the moment. But anyway, guys, those are my tips for leveling 1 to 60. SoD has created something truly magnificent and beautiful, I think, and you can just simply go out there and play WoW. Like, you can go in the world. There is no, like, obviously, yes, there is always going to be the most meta way you can play to get the most XP per hour, but you can also just enjoy it and have fun, because in SoD, it is not as punishing as it is everywhere else. Like, SoD is the least punishing of the classic World of Warcraft for playing inefficient and meta that everyone has so adapted to and been playing since 2019. Really, people dove into that, and everyone has just become obsessed with XP per hour, gold per hour. And I think SoD has done something beautiful, and I think leveling a fresh character from 1 to 60 with all the runes would be a really fun way to play the game and get back into it, especially if you're thinking about it. So anyway, those are my best tips, and I truly hope you enjoyed this video. And until next time, I'll see you later. Have a great day. Bye-bye. Hey, you. Yes, you. Are you still there? Well, I appreciate you for taking the time to watch this entire video and making it to the end here. If you enjoyed this video, definitely check out the other videos about World of Warcraft listed in these playlists down below. And thank you again. Have a great day. Bye-bye.